Okay. Okay, peace, family, peace. We live and in full effect. Hold on 1 second. We live and in full effect, family. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the family. We are live and in full effect. Let me make sure everybody can see me. Family. Shout out to the family. Where's the family listening from in the building? Put your name, put your cities down below. Put your names, put your cities, put your states down below. Okay, I need to feel some love from the FBA family. I know it's a Wednesday. I'll be doing these random lives. I know I just be popping up out of nowhere. I be forgetting to go live earlier in the week. I be so busy running around, family. Okay, shout out to New Jersey. Coco Gemini is in New Jersey. Shout out to the FBA family in Jersey. Okay, shout out to the FBA family in St. Louis. I got a lot of family in St. Louis. I got to visit my St. Louis family, my immediate family. You know, my folks from Mississippi. So, you know, when a Mississippi family, when they go up north, they went to Chicago and they went to St. Louis. I see the Chicago family quite often when they come back to Mississippi and stuff like that. But I rarely see my St. Louis family. I need to go visit St. Louis again. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to Oakland, California. Okay. Shout out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay. Shout out to ATL, of course, where I'm from. You dig? Shout out to the great city of Atlanta. I heard it was a hell of a game earlier. I heard the World Cup was a great game in Atlanta today. I don't really watch soccer, but I heard it was a great game. Okay. Shout out to Dallas. I am still in Dallas, family. The Dallas family has been showing me a lot of love out here. I've been meeting good people, man. Been getting some good food. Okay. And what I realized about Dallas is that's just one thing that makes this area great. You know, you got a lot of good FBA brothers and sisters in Arlington, okay, Fort Worth, places like that. So shout out to the whole Dallas family, Fort Worth, Arlington, DeSoto, and other places like that, Duncanville. I've been through Duncanville a couple of times. A lot of good FBA brothers and sisters out there. Shout out to the Bronx, New York. Shout out to Fayetteville, North Carolina, Shreveport. Damn, we all over. Okay, we all over. Orlando, Florida, Houston, damn. California, we all over, from the east to the west to the north to the south, family. We are all over today. Yes, indeed. Now, before we even get into the subject, family, let me try this new moderator thing. Let me mod up some people. I need two FBA sisters and two FBA brothers. Because every time we get deep into these conversations, you know, the tethers come in. Usually tethers, you know, sometimes they're just going to work. You know, a lot of these niggas work overnight shifts at Piggly Wiggly, and they're just going to work. So they're very active during my live, okay? They're sitting in the parking lot, okay, in that 2008 Honda Accord, you know, hate typing, you know, doing a lot of projecting. So we want to make sure we got some good moderators in here, okay? Okay, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get it in, family. Hold on 1 second. Because last time I wasn't able to do the moderators. Family. Hold on 1 second. Uh-oh, here we go with the tripping again. Let me try to set it up on the YouTube, family. Okay, here we go. Let's try to see who we can make a mod. I think, did Miss Denise ask to be a mod? Miss Denise, somebody said we got a little delay in the thing. So let me go over and see. We're gonna make Miss Denise a mod. Okay, 1 second. Let's making her a mod. Who else wants to be a mod? Let me get one more sister. Okay. Oh, that's Chuna. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Is that oh, that's Chuna? Let me see if I can find you, Queen. She said me. Let me make you a mod. We got to get some mods in here today. Yeah, we're gonna talk heavy in here today. Let me get two brothers. Okay. Is that brother Rashad? Let's see if we can get brother Rashad in here. Okay. Make him a mod. Okay. 3 might be good enough. 3 might be good enough. Okay. But yeah, with that being said, family, I'm ready to jump into the topic today because we got a lot to talk about. Last time I was on here was about what was it, about 2 weeks ago, family? The last time I was on here, and excuse me, I ain't got no cut in a minute. I still ain't found me a Dallas barber though. Okay, I've been going to some Dallas people. They've been a lot of brothers nowadays be wanting to put all that damn spray on your head. I don't be needing no spray on my head. Niggas be trying to paint you up instead of line you up, okay? So when I tell them, hey, they can't use no spray, they be over there. They clippers be shaking, okay? So I need some thorough FBA brothers to give me a nice little solid chop. All I need is a little temp fade in the lineup. That's all I be needing. Yeah, niggas get nervous when you tell them, hey, brother, you sure you don't want no enhancements? Nigga, I'm good, my nigga. I don't want no enhancements. Just a little. You want the chalk? Do you want the? No, I don't want you drawing on my head. I need an old school lineup in a drop fade. That's all I need. That's all I need. I just want to see what your clipper game like. Niggas get nervous. Niggas be, God damn, brother, do you have Parkinson's or something? You know what I'm saying? So it's been a little shaky. Yeah, y'all got to get me right in Dallas now. I gotta know where to go. And the thing that be killing me, niggas be calling themselves celebrity barbers and can't cut without no damn enhancements and some chalk. You see what I'm saying, family? So I gotta get right, man. Y'all gotta hook me up with a good Dallas barber, okay? You dig? But let's get into the topic at hand today. And as you can see by the title of the video, family, the title of the video today is that why do so many Africans and Caribbeans disrespect foundational Black Americans, but then proceed to play victim? This is a big thing. We see this throughout the diaspora. A lot of people disrespecting us. Black Americans have no culture. Foundational Black Americans don't know where they're from. We're the CIA. We're a hate group. Oh, we're working with the white man. We're working with the FBI. And then when we clap back at them, when we call them out, they play victim. They act like we're the ones who are attacking them out of nowhere. Oh my God, dude. Those foundational Black Americans just started attacking me. They're a hate group. They're a cult run by Tariq Nasheed. Nigga, you got all these videos talking crazy about us, and then when we respond, you play victim. So why is that, family? And why are we even talking about this today, family? Why are we even talking about this today? We got to get back on Godfrey. Okay, now I touched on Godfrey last time. He's been catching a lot of heat from foundational Black Americans ever since he did that 154 podcast with, what's that dude's name? That Black British actor, David Oyelowo or something like that. Okay. That Black British actor that came over here, he's been playing Dr. King. He plays foundational Black Americans, the Tuskegee Airmen. He's been playing Bass Reeves. Okay. He's made his whole career off playing foundational Black Americans. And then he gets on the 154 podcast that is hosted by Godfrey, okay, and another dude who is a suspected tether, okay, who's always saying some out-of-pocket stuff about foundational Black Americans. And then they start talking crazy, okay? He started talking crazy, talking about our accents were slave accents, X, Y, and Z. You dig? So Godfrey's been catching some heat, and rightfully so, because Godfrey was ha-haing and kikiing when he was doing it. So Godfrey last week, family, he went on a rant. And I didn't have time to touch on it because I was out. I was actually in Little Rock, Arkansas all last week. Shout out to the FBA family in Little Rock, Arkansas. I was on West 9th Street. A lot of y'all don't know about West 9th Street. That's the Black Wall Street of Arkansas. You dig? I touched on that in my book, 30 Black Wall Streets, but was meeting good foundational Black American brothers and sisters out there in Little Rock. I got big plans for Little Rock, Arkansas, but we're going to keep that on the hush hush because I understand some people are here listening. You dig? So I didn't have a chance to touch on the Godfrey situation. So let's break down what Godfrey said. Now, Godfrey got on his show. He got really emotional. A sister called in and said, hey, man, we were disappointed in you. You dig? We were disappointed in you. a lot of the things you were saying, we thought you were a writer for Foundational Black Americans. Let's get
now she wants.
Okay, now she's on the call, being very respectful, by the way, not disrespecting Godfrey, not yelling and hollering, screaming at him, and he gets very animated. Let's go ahead and break this down, family. This is y'all boy Godfrey playing victim. Here we go.
Look at her now. Now she wants to jump on David Aiuolo because she don't have fucking nothing else to talk about. So she gonna jump on my podcast, which is a dope ass podcast. And by the way, David Aiuolo.
And by the way, who he's talking about, he's not talking about the sister on the phone. He's talking about Karen Hunter. Okay, he's talking about Karen Hunter. Him and Karen Hunter. I mean, Karen Hunter and Godfrey got like some history, X, Y, and Z. So Godfrey's just letting it all off his chest. So here we go.
Has apologized, but British black people do not have a perspective of American blacks.
Even get it.
But the fact is that these mistakes need to happen so we can talk about it. So we can have people going, damn, I fucked up. I think David probably didn't mean it that way, but the British black experience is so different than the black American experience. He probably was like, no, it's a little subservient.
He understood what he said was some bullshit. He definitely meant it that way. He said that with his whole chest. They went into full acting mode on that podcast. He was talking about our accents were like slave accents and a little bit of servitude. He started coming at Foundational Black Americans. We'll play the clips later. You know, we got the receipts, family. We got the receipts. So he meant that, family. He meant that. He just wasn't expecting the backlash. Because again, these folks, they've made decade after decade of being able to talk shit about Foundational Black Americans without us responding. See, we've been trying to behold ourselves to this greater Pan-African good. Like, hey, man, yeah, they talking crazy, but I ain't going to say nothing. Yeah, he over here, he talking shit, but I ain't going to say nothing. I don't want to really run down on these folks like that. We've been giving them passes. And see, those passes are up. Oh, ain't no hall passes no more. Ain't no hall passes no more. We sending niggas to the principal office. You dig? Ain't no just roaming the halls. People been roaming the halls, just marking them up. All up in our club, all up in our house. Painting on the walls, hanging pictures. We ain't doing that no more. Niggas, time to go to the principal office. You got consequences for your actions. Okay? And then when the consequences came down, then they play victim. Okay? So let's be clear. They ain't made no mistake. He ain't misspoke. He said what he said. He just didn't respect the consequences that came with it. All right.
Don't know any better. A lot of them just don't know any better.
No,
and I think it's good that people can listen. Hold up.
And here's the sister on the phone.
It sounded like some white people shit. I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
It was whack. But I said I'm sorry, but it definitely sounded like some white people shit. But I get it.
But what I'm saying is, that's what. Where do you think they're colonized? It's colonial mentality. That's white people shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think people were responding because we appreciate the fact that, although your heritage is Nigerian, listen, I've been through all the arguments with ex-boyfriend, Nigerian, the whole nine. So I understand.
Yeah, but I grew up in Chicago.
We were a little surprised by your reaction.
I don't give a fuck what y'all were thinking because I didn't make him say that.
I didn't say it.
I didn't make him say that. So fuck all of that. Because you all sit there and try to pick at the smallest shit, waiting for us to fuck up. First of all, me and Akbar grew up in Crenshaw. All right? I grew up in Chicago, some of the blackest cities around. Chicago's the most segregated city in this country. So
okay. We got to pause it. We got to pause it and break it down. Hold on, family. I thought I had my receipts up. I don't have my receipts up. Hold on 1 second, family. Because we want to break down exactly what Godfrey was doing in the video. You are
telling me that
we want to break down exactly what Godfrey was doing in the video. Hold on, we got another one too. We want to get all the receipts out. Family. Hold on, bear with me. I should have had this up earlier. We want to get everything out because these folks like revisionist history. Okay, Godfrey's sitting up there trying to talk about I didn't say nothing. Oh, why y'all coming at me? And we're going to get on that whole Chicago thing in a second too. because these tethers, just like these Latino tethers, they like to sit up here and try to say because they grew up around foundational Black Americans, I guess they say they understand us, or that makes them FBA, or that gives them some type of stamp. It doesn't. It doesn't, family. Hold on one second. We got to get to the receipts. I like to bring up all the evidence so we don't leave nobody lost and in the dark, okay? Nobody lost in the dark. 1 second. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's talking about FBA too. Hold on now. Let's oh, damn. I'm all over the place. Hold on 1 second.
I know.
1 second. We got to pull up all the receipts. We got to pull it all up. Now, this is what Godfrey said, and this is what Godfrey did. Listen to his actions. Now, this is David, the Black British actor who played Dr. King. He did made his career off playing foundational Black Americans. All right, now.
If you are telling me that how dare I spend 10 years trying to get Bass Reeves made? How dare I bring Ava DuVernay to come in and direct Selma and get that film? If that's what you're saying, think about that for a moment. Just think about what may not exist if you don't have people who are, dare I say it, built different. Like Ava is built different. Coleman is built different. Ryan is built different. There are people, Idris Elba is built different in relation to actually getting stuff made. Now, if you're going to begrudge that rather than go, let me reach out and figure out what are Nate and David doing over there, and how do we? What is this diaspora embracing notion that you guys are talking about, as opposed to me now beginning to internalize some kind of ridiculous what do they call ADOS or whatever?
That's like my foundational Black.
Y'all see Godfrey? Oh, that foundational Black American. Oh, but he wasn't doing nothing, family. We getting on Godfrey for no reason. Oh, he's over there dismissing the lineage. Okay, and this kind of came out of nowhere because the term FBA comes up on their show every week and he tries to play like he understands it. Now he done got around his fellow Nigerians and it's all, that FBA. What is that? Okay, they sit up there and let him talk a gang of shit.
But it proliferates.
Yeah, it does.
It proliferates. You look at what is happening with nationalism, you know, the rise of the Reform Party in the UK. You look at why we have some of the political circumstances we have here in America. It starts like this. It starts with people feeling empowered and gathering around negativity that gives them some kind of identity.
Okay, so he's calling our lineage, us identifying with our lineage, he's calling that negativity, family. He's trying to align us with white supremacy and white nationalists. And Godfrey ain't saying shit. Godfrey ain't saying shit. Godfrey's adding to it. Oh, he's playing along right with it. Okay? Hold on. Let's go look at some more. Let's go look at some more, family. 1 second. Let me pull up another video. 1 second. Okay.
Nigerian accent like this, and you slow it.
Okay, here go your boy again. This is David. Now watch Godfrey again. You know, because we're getting on him for no reason. We're getting on Godfrey for no reason. Listen to Godfrey.
If you take the Nigerian accent like this, and you slow it down, you put a lot of slavery in there.
Facts.
And then you start to...
That's Godfrey in the background. Let me play that. Some of y'all missed that. Godfrey's back there talking about some facts. Oh, facts.
If you take the Nigerian accent like this, and you slow it down, you put a lot of slavery in there.
Facts.
And then you start to put a little bit of subservience in it. This is what starts to happen to the Nigerian accent.
Man.
Oh, look at Godfrey. Man, that's amazing.
So it goes, this because literally, if you're down here and you start to speed it up, and then you start to take all the thing out of it, then before you know it, you're talking like this. Now we are free again. Now we are.
Oh, Godfrey said, now we are free again. Oh, Godfrey's adding to it. But it's us foundational Black Americans. We're just looking to, we're trying to pick on the little shit. Like he said in the video, oh, we're just picking on the little stuff. We're looking for something. Nigga, we ain't looking for nothing. Only time we tune into this show as foundational Black Americans is when you bring us up. See, I told you, foundational Black Americans, we on our Candyman time. If you say our name a couple times, we pop up. Y'all remember Candyman? You say his name, what was that, 4 or 5 times? He pop up in the mirror. That's foundational Black Americans right now. Everybody who's been mouthing off, who's been talking shit, yeah, we popping up on you. So we heard it through the grapevine. Foundational Black Americans communicated all over the United States. And we said, oh, Godfrey's over there. He's really showing out for his fellow Nigerians. Yeah, with Candyman, you say his name 3 times, he pop up. That's what we on, that Candyman energy right now. All y'all folks who've been used to sitting around and behind closed doors, talking shit about foundational Black Americans, we popping up on your ass now. We calling you out for it now. Even the ones in the back laughing a little too hard. Yeah, we getting on you too. Because that's part of foundational Black American culture, family. Y'all know that. That's part of foundational Black American culture. It's one thing to be roasting somebody in foundational Black American culture, but you know, we get on the nigga who laughing too hard in the back. You know, when somebody getting clowned on the bus growing up, and you getting roasted real bad, and you got one nigga who laughing his ass off in the back, you see all of his teeth, all 32 of his teeth. Hey, nigga, what you laughing so hard about? Bring your ass up here too. You dig? That's part of foundational Black American culture. When you start jumping in, ha-ha, and kikiing, you start doing the most. Even brothers know. Brothers know when you out there catching a phase sometime, you got a disagreement with another brother. If you got somebody over there jaw-jacking too much on the side, nigga, you next. Bring your ass over here too. So Godfrey, yeah, bring your ass over there too. You were doing a lot of laughing. Oh, you were doing a lot of putting on. Now you want to play victim when you get that same smoke that David's getting. So don't try to play victim, sir. Don't try to play victim. Look at Godfrey's face. Nigga, we got you in 4K. You having a tetherful good time. This nigga's acting. All of his teeth is showing. Now we are free. Oh, he's adding to it. He ain't checking nothing. Yeah, we gonna make sure our culture is real known. We gonna start really introducing y'all to the culture. Everybody giggling, snickling under your breath. Even if you didn't say something directly, we on your ass too, because you didn't say nothing. Okay? But let's go back. Let's go back. Let's hear some pleas. Let's hear some pleas, family. Let's go back and hear some pleas. Oh damn, I didn't messed up where I was at. Hold on.
You know what?
Okay, and by the way, too, they try to hold Chicago thing, and this is the same thing the Latinos do. Whenever you call out the Latinos for saying the N-word, they run around there and talk about, I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the projects. I grew up around Black people. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. You can grow up around somebody and not have respect for them. Understand, on that plantation family, we grew up right across the yard from the white man. The white man didn't have no damn respect for us. Okay? White women and white men were bedding Negroes in the middle of the night, using bed bucks and bed winches, and they still jumped out that bed and practiced systematic white supremacy. Proximity doesn't exclude you from anti-foundational Black American sentiment, sir. I don't give a damn if you grew up, your whole project, your whole house was nothing but foundational Black Americans. Okay? That doesn't exclude you from not having or having anti-foundational Black American sentiment and getting called out on that. Getting called out on that, family. Same thing goes for Latinos. Same thing goes for Asians. All this, I'm around y'all. That don't mean nothing. So let's be clear about that, family. But let them continue.
Black Americans are like, because I was stopped by cops, harassed by cops, called nigga, the whole nine. Okay, so I'm a little bit different, but that show, what our show is, it's just 9-10 months. We're doing really well. It's needed. Nothing's gonna be perfect. So when someone goes, I didn't like your reaction, you're not my fucking parent, first off. And I'm the first person, if I fuck up, I'll go, man, my bad. But David's
Clearly you're not, Godfrey, because you fucked up. Clearly you're not. You know you fucked up, Godfrey. It's no way you can look at that video, being a man of intelligence, and say you didn't mess up. There's no way you can look at that video, that playback, and say you did nothing wrong. Being realistic, you were in on the BS. You were having a tetherful good time. Not one time did you check. Where was this energy, Godfrey? Where was this energy? F y'all. What was that energy when he was popping it? That'd be my thing. They always got the energy for us. They always got the energy for us. When their fellow tether is popping it, talking crazy about the lineage, talking crazy about the people who paved the way for him to even be here, you add to it. Y'all done turned into a bunch of schoolgirls over there at 154. Laughing, ha-ha, and kikiing. But when it come to us, you King Kong now. Nigga, please.
Said it. David said it. So to villainize me is bullshit. That's black shit. Just trying to have something to bitch about. See, what we're doing is we're trying to work out our kinks. People are traumatized. Black Americans are traumatized. Caribbeans are traumatized. Africans are traumatized. Everybody's traumatized. Black women are traumatized. Black men are traumatized. So this is all coming from trauma. And this should be a therapeutic podcast. It should be a podcast where we go, hey, man, we fucked up. We got to talk about these things. But to just...
But you didn't say you messed up. You're standing on tether business. Huh? How is it supposed to be therapeutic and y'all get up there every week and start talking crazy about foundational Black Americans? How is that supposed to be therapeutic? You sitting up there and allowing somebody to say that our accents come from servitude and slavery. You allowing them to correlate our lineage to white supremacy. How is that supposed to be therapeutic? And you ain't said nothing. How? Am I missing some, family? Let me know in the chat. Chad, am I missing something? How in the hell was that supposed to be therapeutic? Therapeutic for who? Maybe that's the real question we need to ask Godfrey. Who is it supposed to be therapeutic for? Is it supposed to be therapeutic for the diaspora? Because I know y'all get off. Y'all get y'all little hard-ons about talking shit about us. Is that who it's supposed to be therapeutic for? Was that y'all way of throwing rocks at the kings and the queens? Huh? Was that y'all way of throwing rocks at the throne? See, a lot of them like to get on these podcasts and do a little venting. Who is it supposed to be therapeutic for? I'm just asking, family. Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just making sure. Very interesting statement. Okay, and he keeps talking about if I said something wrong, I'll stand on it or I'll apologize. Clearly, you won't, sir. This has exposed that.
Go, I'm disappointed. None of you motherfuckers are my parent. None of you. Nobody's perfect talking shit to me. You do a podcast and do better then. But my thing is I'm doing this for the good of all of us to bridge a gap and all this, you're a tether, you're a this. You can eat a dick. I'm just not talking to you, miss. I'm just saying in the general. But you can eat a dick for real. I'm a tether, I'm a this, all these terms for a bunch of traumatized black folk. It's like, first of all,
okay, like I said, we can do all this. We can eat a dick. We can, they get real disrespectful. Real disrespectful, family, when it comes to us. But this is supposed to be therapeutic. Remember, this is therapy for us. We need to hear this. We need to hear this from Godfrey, okay?
I'm a very well-read man when it comes to black life. Very well-read. I've done mounds of going to see the minister, a Savior's Day, all kinds of shit. I met Stokely Carmichael. I met Francis Cress Welsing. I met all these people. Did you?
Nigga, so what? Tethers love to talk about who they met. Nigga, so what? So now all you have to do to understand foundational Black Americans, family, is go to a Farrakhan lecture. Who gives a damn if you shook the hands of Stokely Carmichael? Who gives a damn? What are you talking about, sir? You know how many racist white supremacists shook the hands of Dr. King, who sat with him, had conversations with him, had dinners with him, marched on Selma with him? What the hell does that mean, family? What the hell does that mean? They sit up here and be bringing up names like, oh, they're stamped. Nigga, you ain't stamped. I don't give a damn how many hands you didn't shook. You're not a foundational Black American, sir, nor did you grow up in a foundational Black American household. And clearly, judging by this conversation, you don't understand the lineage. You don't understand us. And dare I say it, as David said in the video, you're an enemy of us, talking like you talking now. The hell are you talking about? Who gives a damn if you went to a Farrakhan lecture? All type of people that went to Farrakhan lectures, marched with Dr. King, held up a Black Lives Matter sign. That's the favorite thing niggas like to say. I was at the Black Lives Matter protests. And them same white folks that was at them Black Lives Matter protests will still get on them damn juries and vote guilty on your black ass with no evidence. Will still let these racist white supremacist cops walk free after they kill an unarmed Black man. But they were out there during the Black Lives Matter protests. They shook little baby's hand. Their favorite artist is Tupac. The hell are you talking about? Nigga, we going by actions. We going by when your back's against a wall, do you stand on business against anybody? Okay? You up there ha-haing and kikiing when your fellow Nigerian was up there talking crazy. That's when we needed you to stand up. That's when we needed you to use some of that quote-unquote Farrakhan energy. Not now. You saving that Farrakhan energy for us. Like I said, he didn't talk like this at all when he was up there with David. Ain't it crazy, family? But let's continue.
I can question a lot of people on that.
Listen, I was in college at the same time. Let me just say real quick.
You know what I mean? If we're gonna do a measure on blackness, I'll probably stomp most of you.
Boy, this is a crash out.
It's not sensitivity. It ain't sensitivity. Don't fucking ever say that to me. It's not sensitivity. It's passion because I'm on point. I'm not here to make you like, don't try to play good guy like, you're getting sensitive. No, this is passionate shit. And I'm real about it. When people go, oh, you shouldn't have done, fuck all of that.
I know, but what I'm trying.
Right, he's correct. This is passionate shit. This is how he really feels. This is where his passion really is. He's passionate about allowing people to come up here and disrespect foundational Black Americans and standing on it. They're passionate about it. He ain't lying. This is passionate. This is what tethers are. This is what their passion is. Their passion is not in building their homeland or fixing their homeland. Okay? Their passion is not forming real allyship as they always claim to be. Their passion is talking down to us. This is where they use all their ancestral energy for, to talk down to us, to try to put us in our place. Okay, so he ain't lying.
Open off, Godfrey. I wasn't.
What'd you say?
Like that. I'm telling you.
Look how hostile he is. What did you say? What did you say? Eyes bucking? What? Godfrey almost got up the pimp hand, don't he? Damn. Look at his hand, family. He almost got up the pimp hand. What did you say? When none of this energy for David. Oh, David was up there talking cash shit. He didn't have none of this energy for her. I mean, for him. He was sitting back, getting in on it. Now we are free. Sister said something. What did you say? Damn. Huh? This Mr. Protect Black Women. Okay. Okay, nigga.
You've always represented that.
Always. But then you get one little thing and you guys, as much as I speak up for Black women, what do you think that does to me in this business when I'm speaking up for you guys? I speak up for you motherfuckers all the time. Most celebrities in
I love it, family. I love it. I love it, family. Show us who you really are. I told y'all last video. The first rule of war. If you ever get one book, get Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Old Chinese general from back in the day. 2,000 years ago. He said the first rule of war is deception. Once you take the deception out of it, you can see people for who they really are. Oh, all you got to do is get Godfrey a little ticked. Protect black women. Protect black women. I stand up for you motherfuckers. Niggas up here with his pimp hand up, cutting off. He won't let the sister get 2 words out. Okay, Godfrey, show us who you are. This is what I love. I love this. I've been telling y'all that we ain't got no friends. Okay. Godfrey, stand on that tether business.
In Hollywood, don't say a goddamn thing about y'all. And I'm always opening my mouth for you guys. I try my best. But I do one thing, you guys just go off.
I get it. All right. Dante,
yes.
Can you just stop for a second? Can you
speak
to this? I really.
Ooh, Godfrey is pissed, ain't he? One thing, and that's another thing, family. It's always just one thing. It's only one Nigerian saying something bad. It was only David. That's the first time we have ever heard a Nigerian talk shit about foundational Black Americans. What are the Haitians doing now? It's just one Haitian. Y'all got mad because one Haitian called y'all dirty. It's always just one little thing. Okay.
I'm just trying to say that I was just surprised, to be honest, throughout the whole interview. I felt like, I was with you guys because I felt like you was low-key side-eyeing him. So I'm not saying I felt like
first of all, I don't even remember when he said the shit.
You really weren't even paying attention.
I wasn't even paying attention. First of all, we were having such a... First of all, our interview was fantastic.
Yeah.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
They were like, I said, what did David say?
But I'm going to tell you something.
He don't know what David said now. Family, let me show it to you one more time. He said he wasn't paying attention. Hold on, family. He said he wasn't paying attention. Okay.
We are in lead.
This is Godfrey again. He wasn't paying attention when David was talking. He don't even remember that moment. Okay, let's
If you take the Nigerian accent like this and you slow it down, you put a lot of slavery in there.
Facts.
And then you start to put a little bit of subservience in it. This is what starts to happen to the Nigerian accent.
Man.
It goes.
Okay.
This because literally, if you're down here and you start to speed it up, and then you start to take all the thing out of it, then before you know it, you're talking like this.
Now we are free again. Now we are.
Whoa. That look like a nigga who ain't paying attention. I've been around some niggas in class that don't be paying attention. They don't never respond like that. That looks like somebody, that face looks like somebody who is fully engaged in the conversation. Can I get an amen in the chat, family? Can I get an amen? Does that look like somebody who is on high alert? He is fully engaged. You dig? I remember when I used to know the answer in class and the teacher would say, who knows the answer to that problem? Shit, me. I used to be excited. I'm like, shit, this is the only one I know, nigga. Call on me. Godfrey is fully engaged. When you ain't engaged, you kind of just, shit, when you don't know the answer, I know that look. That's the look of a young kid in school who knows the answer and is enjoying this teachings. Shit, motherfucker, I don't even remember when I said it. Oh, he puts on that black accent. I love when Godfrey put on that accent. Gee, motherfucker, I don't even remember when I had said that shit. Straight up, homie. I don't even remember when I had said it. I did what? What now? What did he tell on that phone? What did you say? Okay, Godfrey, come on, man. Niggas still be out here trying to lie. We got you in 4K, bro. We got you in 4K, crystal clear, participating in the BS. Okay? Let's play the other one more time for the people just coming in. Let's play this one more time too. Hold on.
Me.
Let's fast forward this because David was at a loss for words. And Godfrey helped him out. He helped him finish the words.
What is this diaspora embracing notion that you guys are talking about, as opposed to me now beginning to internalize some kind of ridiculous, what do they call ADOS or whatever?
That's
like my
foundational black.
Godfrey finishing sentences for his ass. Oh, that's somebody who ain't paying attention. You know you got to be locked in to finish somebody's thoughts. You got to be locked in, family. You can't be dozed off. You got to be locked in to finish somebody's thoughts. But let Godfrey tell it. Godfrey wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even know I had said nothing until they came back. And them FBA, they calling me tether for no reason. Hello, family. But maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. According to the Godfreys of the world, I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? This man is well accomplished, well read. This is somebody in Godfrey. He's blacker than me. This nigga got up here talking about I'm blacker than all you motherfuckers. I'm blacker than all of y'all. Then when it come time to stand on black business and correct bullshit, you ain't nowhere to be found. You a comedian again. Now we are free. Okay, family. So that's y'all boy Godfrey. And let's answer the question. Family, after we seen them cop and please. After what we seen, the evidence that we seen, why do so many Africans and Caribbeans, family, after they disrespect us, why do they like to play victim? And you notice another group of people do that. White folks do that. White folks will slap you up and down, north, south, east, and west. And the moment you hit them back, they play victim. Okay? White folks, like in the Carmelo Anthony case, free Carmelo Anthony, by the way. Okay, you got this white boy who just runs up on him, big corn-fed white boy just runs up on him, starts putting his hands on him. And then when Carmelo Anthony defends himself, they're the real victims. They're the real victims. Whether it's the George Zimmermans, okay, the Darren Wilsons, they can attack you, harass you, the Asian store owner out there in South Carolina, okay, who killed our brother. What was our good brother name? Our young 14-year-old brother. Was it Cyrus Belton, if I'm not mistaken? I apologize. Rest in power to the young brother. Unfortunately, it's so many. You almost lose count of them. The Asian store owner runs out the store, chases him 100 yards down the street, and he's the victim. See, this is Africans and Caribbeans, family. This is non-FBAs participating in the system that has built America. It says what is white is right, and what is FBA is wrong. Foundational Black Americans are always wrong. We're always the bad guys. We're the punching bag that everybody's supposed to punch, but it's never supposed to hit back. Okay? People can talk crap about us all day long. We better not say nothing. You see what I'm saying, family? So this is them participating in a form of systematic white supremacy, which again says that, hey, we are always the victim. You're always the aggressor. No matter what we do, you can have an unarmed black man, woman, or child. And if a situation occurs, well, they're the aggressor. Even though I had a gun, even though I pursued him, even though I talked about y'all first, I disrespected you first, I'm the victim. And this is why we say that these types of relationships, family, we in a beautiful era because we are renegotiating relationships right now. And that's a good thing. Because we as foundational Black Americans, because we developed such a culture of resistance, of resiliency, of creativity, of innovation, we essentially don't need nobody. And I'm going to say that. And I know some of the Pan-Africanists, they're in the room now. Oh, what you talking about? We don't need to die. What do we get from these folks? What do we get from them? Can anybody tell me, family, what do we get from the diaspora that they bring over here that is tangible and specific to us? That without Africans, without Caribbeans, we wouldn't have this. What? And I'm talking about the people, not the land mass either, because that's another thing I noticed that a lot of Africans and Caribbeans like to do. When we talk about what they bring to the table, they start talking about some damn resources on their land that they don't control, at all. Resources that predate them. They didn't create the resource. They just living on top of the resource. Okay. What do they bring to the table? And that's an honest question, family. What do they bring to the table? We can't check them for anything. We can't say nothing to them. If we say something to them, we're xenophobic. We're attacking them. Can't correct them. What are they bringing to the table? They're like a 30-year-old child that's living at his mama house, that ain't got no job, ain't doing nothing, won't defend. Somebody break in the house, they behind their damn mama. They behind their damn mama. Mama done paid to wait for them and everything. They're a leech. They're a tether. They're tethered on to you. Ain't doing shit. Ain't fighting no battles. Ain't bringing no resources to the table. Ain't helping you doing nothing. Just a nag in your damn side. And you look at them, or we used to look at them like family. We're like, man, this nigga's, he's dead weight, but he family. But after a certain while, family, like you got to do with family members, you got to cut these niggas off. You got to start to renegotiate some of these relationships. You're going to have to do something around this motherfucker. You dig? And that's where we at with them. If you are not bringing something to the table as an African or Caribbean that's an asset specifically to foundational Black Americans, we got to cut you loose, bro. That's the reality. We got to cut you loose. We can't waste no time, no energy fighting your battles. Because even when we win your battle, what is that doing for us? What is that doing for us, family? So a lot of them, they're surprised, they're shocked right now. We're calling them out, we're holding them accountable, and the playing victim is not working. See, the playing victim used to work when they used to call us Akata and Yankee and be a Black American. You're lazy, you ain't hard working. We used to kind of be like, man, I'm gonna keep with the Pan-African theme. I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay, and their victim routine used to work. Then they go back to being on their high horse while talking shit about us at the same time. That's not working no more. And a lot of people are learning the hard way, like Haitians, family. Okay, like Haitians. Now Haitians like this chick right here. Oh Lord. Haitians like this chick. Haitians have been crashing out for the last couple weeks, family. They've been attacking us. They've been talking about, we're attacking them. We're xenophobic. Shout out to Brother Dante for the $10. I appreciate you, God. I really appreciate you. Shout out to you. Say we all we got, we all we need. Shout out to you, family. Shout out to Brother Dante. Okay. Shout out to Brother Dante. But the Haitians are the latest group to crash out. They're one of the latest groups. They're out here crashing out, and they're out here doing the old tether playbook, which is to play victim. Attack us, then play victim, like this chick. And family, ignore her eyebrows, Lord. I know the eyebrows are very distracting. I don't want to get on her physical looks. I just want us to pay attention to what she's saying, okay? Because your eyebrows don't make you a tether. Your actions make you a tether, okay? I know it's easy to call her a tether just by looking at them eyebrows, that line that she got drawn up there. But you dig? Your eyebrows don't make you a tether. Your actions make you a tether. Listen to what this tether has to say. Just lying.
A prime example of that Black American versus Haitian shit only exists online. Now, on my main page, I've had to throw several Black Americans completely off my page for disrespecting Haitians. At the end of the day and the beginning of the next, if you pissed about her winning at the BET Awards and you Black American and you say she a one-hit wonder and she don't have to do it, let me explain it to you. Baby, when you do something right, you only have to do it once. Okay? She not talking about pop your ass, finesse and all that shit like the shit that y'all used to. Okay? She tried to give you bitches a queen mindset.
Listen to how she's talking to us, family. Again, this is that mentality. When you speak to foundational Black Americans, this is something they're indoctrinated with. When you speak to us, you speak down to us. You speak with authority. You speak like they're beneath you. You bitches. Okay, listen to it. And talking bullshit, by the way. Listen to it.
And she did that. When you do something right, I'm going to say it slower, you only have to do it once. So to call her a one-hit wonder, you out of your goddamn mind. You wish you could get the success she has. And the reason y'all hating on her, because she a Haitian woman. Bitch, bow down. Bow down, because she did what none of you other bitches have been able to do yet. Bow the fuck down. She did it without shaking one piece of ass. She did it without no kind of vulgarity, nothing. She did it, and bitch, you bow down. Not only because she a black woman, because she a Haitian woman.
I know, I see it in the comment section, family, I know. First and foremost, family, Lauryn Hill, our beautiful sister Lauryn Hill, is not Haitian. She's a foundational Black American on both sides of her family. She's a foundational Black American. What the hell is this woman talking about? Nothing. This is what they do. This is how desperate they are. That's why when I ask the question, what are they really bringing to the table, family? I can live without these tethers over here. I can live just for my peace of mind. It's an asset, some of these folks getting deported. Because just give us the peace of mind having to debunk all these damn lies. Yeah, Lauryn Hill is a foundational Black American. She's sitting up here talking about she's this Haitian queen. This is how desperate these folks are. You dig? This is how desperate these folks are. And they kill me too. They sit up here and make us the face of popping ass. Family, have any of y'all ever been to a carnival? Have any of y'all ever been to carnival? Lord, all y'all do is pop y'all ass. That's what you're known for, ma'am. That's what y'all are, the Cardi B's of the world. Popping ass and having babies. The Nicki Minaj's of the world, popping ass and having babies and kissing up to white supremacists like Trump. That's all y'all known for, the audacity. Coming out of the Caribbean? Coming out of the Caribbean. Your women are running from Haiti in fear, ma'am. In fear what a nigga named Barbecue might do to them. And they love to make foundational Black American women the face of popping ass. And they don't have no shining example they can point to, so they have to reclassify one of our FBA sisters, Lauryn Hill, as Haitian. That's how desperate they are, family. Family, if you need another reminder that delineating is the best thing for you, that you are doing the ancestors' work, look no further. This is a constant thing, family. Y'all know on this page, I've been on this page for a year now. Every day they saying something. Every day they lying on us. And they know these are lies, family. That's what makes it more notorious. These are not honest mistakes. These are straight up and down lies. Straight up and down lies, family. Hold on, because she came back. She came back with this video. Well, let me play this video, the rest of it all the way through. Lord,
dig. So y'all can talk that shit online, Black Americans versus Haitians. Y'all know the business. With Lauryn Hill coming to the situation, the conversation, you bow the fuck down because she is a queen. And she love all of you. She don't act like the rest of us. She love all of y'all. I love some of y'all. I don't love all of y'all. I love who loves me. If you love me, I love you. If you don't like me, then fuck you. You feel me? But she don't act like that. So at the end of the day and the beginning of the next, respect Lauryn Hill, not only as a Black queen, but a Haitian queen, and doing what y'all queens still haven't done yet.
Nasty work. Nasty work, family. Nasty work. Now, a lot of people, shout out to the Foundation of Black Americans on TikTok. A lot of people called her out for this blatant lie that she was spewing. For this blatant lie. Okay, they called her out.
Lauryn.
And now, listen to what she says. This is very telling. This is tethering 101. This is what tethers do.
I saw a comment, Lauryn Hill isn't Haitian. Until she tell me to my face that she not Haitian, She's going to be Haitian on my damn channel.
And there it is, family. And there it is. Who else does that? Who else does that? Because tethers do a lot of projecting. They say that we, as foundational Black Americans, we're aligned with white supremacy. Who else does that, family? Y'all put in the comment section. Who else tells lies and then tries to force the lie or turn the lie into a truth? Who else does that, family? One of our oldest ops in the world. One of our biggest, the biggest ops of foundational Black Americans. The white supremacists, right? The white supremacists. White supremacists live by a code of I'm white and I say so. I'm white and I said so. You can show a white supremacist on film, got a gun, got a baton, got a taser, got pepper spray. Okay, versus an unarmed Black man, and he would tell you that, hey man, I was in fear of my life. I had to put him down. His presence was enough of a weapon to unalive me. Why? Because I'm white and I say so. The tethers take up the same mentality, family. That's where they get it from. I'm going to just tell a lie. And when I find out it's a lie, I'm going to just stand on the lie. She's Haitian because I said so. That's the tethers mentality. Tethers running around here now. We built America. Why? Because I said so. When you ask them for the proof, well, I said we built America, so I'm going to just keep running around saying we built America. No matter how many times we debunk it. Okay? Tethers like Fat Joe, they get up here and talk about, wait, hey man, hip-hop was created by Latinos and Blacks 50-50. Well, who are the creators? Who are these Latino creators of hip-hop? Man, y'all xenophobic, man. Latinos created, they just repeat the same damn lie. That's it, family. That's it. And then when we hold them accountable, we hold their feet to the fire, then they play victim. Why y'all attacking me? We all Black. Ain't no difference but what a slave ship dropped us off at. It's one Africa. They start throwing out random shit. What your DNA test say? Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, the Haitian Revolution. They just start throwing out random shit. Anything to distract you from the fact that they just told a bold-faced lie. I'm blacker than you. I met Stokely Carmichael. I went to a Farrakhan lecture. Oh boy, these tethers, boy. This is why a lot of foundational Black Americans are saying, listen, man, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay? Y'all see why foundational Black Americans ain't out here crashing out for Haitians? Because you just sit up here, you're lying. You just lie all damn day. You have so much hatred, envy, and disdain for us. So much hatred, envy, and disdain for us that you can't even acknowledge when somebody is us. And the greatness we bring to the table. No, you got to steal them. You got to turn her into a Haitian overnight. Lord have mercy. And this woman has a history of this, family. They sit up here and start talking about all this unity shit. This is the same woman. Now, she tried to clean up her act, okay? In the last video, she didn't took off the bonnet. No, this is Bonnet Woman. You know, I knew I remembered her face. I said, I know this chick from somewhere. I knew I remembered her face. I went into my tether archives. You know, I keep archives on these tethers. And I started matching the face up. I said, oh, that looks like a familiar tether. Okay, she didn't took off the bonnet. That's what happened. But the eyebrows don't lie. Oh, the lack of eyebrows don't lie. I found her ass again. This is her now. This is her last year. They sit up here and they talk this unity shit and, oh, with what they brought to the table. This is her talking about, ironically, another beautiful, strong, and powerful foundational Black American sister, Assata Shakur. Here's her.
Look, I'm not too broken up about Assata Shakur's passing because, A, I find it very ironic you pick an African name, you flee to a Latino country for asylum, but what the hell did you actually do for us? Assata Shakur was for self. Much like a lot of those Black Panthers, that's why they were dismantled. You use the struggling and suffering of Blacks to further your own movement. And before you get all pissed off, let me explain something to you. A lot of y'all that are Black in this country, the Black Panthers, as radical and loud as y'all are, baby, you would not have been accepted. The Black Panther Party did not like anybody who was LGBTQ. They didn't care for anybody who was of a different background. Like, if you were not strictly Black American, they didn't give a fuck about you. So,
again, telling just lies, family. Devious lies.
Like I said, and then she killed a police officer, and the movement she was, what was it called? The Black Liberation Army or whatever the fuck, broke in prison, took some people hostage, and, you know, broke her out. She left in a van and all that shit, whatever. And then she fled to Cuba, but Fidel Castro granted her political asylum. And that's what I want to bring to attention. Now, you don't advocate for anybody Black outside America, you know, but the Latino countries are the only place you can go for asylum. You didn't go nowhere that was primarily Black. You didn't go to Jamaica. You didn't go to, you know, you didn't go to Africa.
Neither did you, ho. Neither did you. Your Haitian ass ran straight over here to the United States of America. Talking about you can't go nowhere but the Caribbean. But nigga, y'all, Haitians can't even go to the other side of their damn island. You go to the Dominican Republic, they'll slap the shit out of your ass in the Dominican Republic. And they know it. Oh, the Dominicans ain't got nothing on us. Boy, the Dominicans, boy, you talking about some folks who really don't like Haitians. This is on the other side of the island. A lot of people forget that Haiti and the Dominican Republic is the same damn island. You can't even go to the other side of the island. The hell are you talking about? You can't even go to your island. A nigga named Barbecue ready to grill your ass right now. This nigga ready to live his name. You know it. Boy, these tethers, and they sell these delusions, but we're supposed to sit here and take it, family. Just take it. Go take that. Bringing these up now. No. You dig?
Why the hell did you pick Cuba? Because you know if you can't go nowhere else on this earth, Latinos will protect you. So at the end of the day, it's sad she passed, but it don't affect me in no way, shape, or form. And I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Again, just because I'm Black, nah. Black Panther Party really didn't do shit for us either besides give underprivileged Blacks the WIC program. And that's it.
Oh, okay. There it is. So like I said, again, family, this is why a lot of foundational Black Americans, and you know, I got dozens of videos on these Haitians specifically. A lot of people not crashing out about this. People are saying, hey man, we're good. You dig? I'm not going to get in the way. I'm not even going to say I'm pro them getting deported because you have some riders out there. But I'm going to sit back, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to focus on my people. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, family. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's going to be unfortunate that some of those babies who are innocent, you dig? They're 4 or 5 years old. They're going to have to go back to their homeland and see how their people really live. That's unfortunate. You dig? But hey, we got babies over here that we need to take care of and we need to look out for. And we need to make sure that we're putting the strongest allies around them. Okay? We need to make sure that the people surrounding them, the people who are over here with them, are an asset to them. That's our duty as the older generations. You dig? As the warrior class. All right? So people around us who are just going to aid in white supremacy, who are going to regurgitate these white supremacist talking points, nigga, so be it. So be it, nigga. I'm not going to lose no sleep at all. And a lot of foundational Black Americans ain't. Because like I said, they've been talking this shit for years, just like this video. Let me break this down. Too. This is another Haitian chick. Again, Haitian's been over here talking crazy for years. You could just go to my page and see all the videos that we done pulled up on Haitians, family. Let me go to this video.
The word nigger.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me go to this video. Now, this is ironically, family, this is from about 7-8 years ago. 7-8 years ago, you got this Haitian chick. She's on a podcast, another Haitian. She's on this Haitian podcast. And listen to what she's saying. And ironically, this is before people had really coined the term foundational Black American. So a lot of us were still going by the term Black American. We weren't really lineage specific at the time. Okay. Foundational Black American wasn't a mainstream thing. And that's important to note because they try to make it seem like we started some type of diaspora. By us calling our lineage foundational Black Americans, we started something. This is them before the term foundational Black American. Listen up.
Same thing as me. And once again, this is where I know.
But you use the word nigga.
Yes, I
around
do.
Black people.
Around
dark skinned people. Dark skinned people.
First of all, I tell.
And by the way, she's like, her mother's like Italian. She's like half Italian, half Haitian. She's half Italian, half Haitian, but she grew up over here. Okay. I don't know if she was born over here, but I know for a fact she grew up over here. Here we go.
People, there's a difference between being Black and Haitian. Being Haitian is double Black to me.
Double Black.
Yes. It's more than Black to me.
Okay, what is that?
Because let's just say Black American to me, not that they aren't Black enough, but they don't know their culture so much that they are in a whole pile by themselves.
They've been talking this shit, family. They've been talking this shit. Where the Pan-African is at? When nobody running around, I'm a foundational Black American, calling our lineage foundational Black American. Okay, this is like back in like 2018, 2019. Okay? They've been talking that bullshit. We don't know our culture, but we let it pass. We didn't want to check it. Or we trying to do something in the greater name of Pan-Africanism. Okay.
Oh, that's not true, man. Like,
to me.
Shout out to the brother, because he does push back in this video. Shout out to him. Listen to what she got to say though.
Suma don't Black American, I'm not talking about African American. Suma don't Black American. Where you from? Dimki wal Abduli from.
But
okay, and she starts talking Creole. That's another thing they do. Whenever they start talking shit about us, they start talking Creole and these other languages. Okay. So she said basically, if you ask a Black American where he's from, he's not gonna know where he's from. What are they gonna say? It's that same shit we hear today, family. It's no different. They've been saying this shit forever.
What do you mean Black American, African American?
Black American people that were born Tennessee, Black American that were born in the United States, their parents 2 times back from Nigeria. They know nothing about their culture.
No. And let's be clear. So she's describing what we call foundational Black Americans besides the Nigeria part. Because you go back 2-3 generations, ma'am, Nigerian didn't even exist. Okay. And that's another thing. That's one of my solutions we're going to start calling them out on too. When they say we don't know where we're from, family, let's start doing a paperwork check. And I challenge any tether. Let's do a paperwork check. Let's see who can go back the furthest. Name by name. I'm talking about documentation, not family oral tradition. Documentation. Let's see if you can go back to the 1700s, because it wasn't no Nigeria in the 1700s. It wasn't no Nigeria in the 1800s. Your country is fairly new. I'm older than South Sudan. I had a nigga the other day tell me, oh, I'm South Sudanese. I know my culture. Nigga, South Sudan is a creation of 16 years ago. When was South Sudan created? In like 2016? You did. Are claiming and repping fairly new countries. They can't show you no paperwork of where they were before the country of Nigeria. Places like the Congo have only had like 2 census in their whole existence. They don't keep track of their people like that. Unfortunately, majority of the babies that are born to this day in Congo don't even have birth certificates. Y'all don't, ma'am. Y'all don't want to play these games. Because I'm pretty sure guessing the babies that's born over there in Haiti right now probably going to have a tough time having their paperwork as well. Y'all don't want to play these games of where you're from and proving where you're from, man. We would run circles around y'all with actual paperwork. Not only do we know who our parents are, we know who our grandparents are, our great-grandparents are, our great-great-grandparents are. We know the kids in the house. We did census every 10 years. We know who was living with them. We know many of their occupations. We knew if they could read or write. Okay. My 4-time great-grandfather, John McGee, okay, born in the 1850s, okay, who is the reason why my family has hundreds of acres of land right now in Starkville, Mississippi. We knew his occupation. We knew he was a machinist. In some of my ancestors' paperwork, it tells you how much they made a month. Y'all don't want to play the paperwork game. Y'all don't. I'm telling you, we're going to start embarrassing y'all asses. And that's a challenge for any of you tellers. Nigerian, Tanzania, let's pull up the paperwork. Because a lot of times what they do is they try to act like their countries are some ancient countries, like they're not a product of the Berlin Conference in the 1900s. They don't know none of them kingdoms they came from. All they know is where they were colonized at. But even then, we respected their ethnogenesis. But since they want to play this where you're from game, let's go all the way where you're from. Let's go paperwork for paperwork. Show me their name on official documentations, not family oral traditions. Because all of them got this same prince and princess oral traditions. Oh, my 20 times great grandmother was the head of the Ashanti Empire. She was part of the golden stool. She sat on the golden stool, nigga. And we ain't talking about pipe dreams. Show me the credentials. Show me the paperwork. You dig? That's where we need to start. That'll shut up all this where you're from stuff. I promise you that'll shut it all up, family. Yeah, they fear doing that. They fear doing that. A lot of them fear pulling up a birth certificate, let alone where their grandmother was born. Okay? Truth be told, they be afraid if we ask them to pull up their damn birth certificates. They don't be having them shits. Let alone actual documentation of where their family is actually from. So stop it. But let's continue.
No, America. These are the Black American I'm talking about.
So what's African Americans to you then?
Listen to the question. He said, what is African American to you? Listen to what she says.
People that are in touch with their culture more, like that knows where they come from, that are going back to help. You know what I mean? Akon is a real African American, like a.
Okay, and this is why we dropped that damn word. Because technically, she got a point. Not about the people who know where they're from shit, but technically you could call Akon an African American. He's Senegalese. He was born in America. He's an African American. That's exactly why we dropped that goddamn term. Because any and everybody can be used to be a spokesperson and to cosplay foundational Black Americans under the term African American. That's exactly, thank you, Queen. That's exactly why we dropped that term. We do not want to be associated with no damn Akon. Nigga, don't you put Akon on us. That nigga is Senegalese. No, don't you put no Akon on us. That's exactly why we had to delineate. That was not an accurate depiction on who we are. We are foundational Black Americans. We are the very foundation of the United States. We did not immigrate here. We did not fly here. We did not take a boat here. We grew here. We built here. There was no United States before our ancestors built the United States. We are the foundation in which all of y'all grew on top of. From the Akon to your ungrateful ass who take care of that or who took advantage of that 14th Amendment. Okay? We are who your parents anchored you to. They anchored their babies to foundational Black Americans. You anchor people to the foundation. The foundation ain't going nowhere. See, they know that. They say that, man, we can get them over there. We can throw that goddamn anchor on foundational Black Americans and latch them onto us. FBAs ain't going nowhere. FBA stay true to the game. FBA stay solid. They ain't fleeing. They stand on business. They're creative, innovative. Anchor them on to them. And now their little anchor babies grow up here and they're considered foundational Black Americans. They try to speak for us. They try to talk for us. No. We had to delineate. No. Shout out to your daughter, but your daughter is a Haitian American. She's an immigrant. She's non-FBA. She ain't cut from the same cloth. Foundational Black Americans don't talk like this. We don't talk like this for the most part. Every now and then you got some African extremists who be up here playing dumb like they don't know where they from. Every now and then. But 99% of us don't talk like this. This is part of their culture, a significant amount of their culture. You dig? But listen to this.
like a nice African American to me, like meaning like he stands for his country.
Okay.
I don't believe in just taking care of your parents.
Okay.
I don't. I believe you need to take care of where you're from, where you like. It's bigger purpose, but everybody has a purpose though. 9 to 5 people, and there's people like you and I that stand, like there are influencers that stand for something, you know.
Okay, she said she believed in taking care of where she's from. Let me play that. Did she really say that? Hold on.
Back to help, you know what I mean? Akon is a real African American, like a nice African American to me, like meaning like he stands for his country.
Okay.
I don't believe in just taking care of your parents.
Okay.
I don't. I believe you need to take care of where you're from, where you like. It's bigger purpose, but everybody.
Then why ain't you in Haiti, man? Why ain't you? What are you doing for Haiti? What are you doing for Haiti? I keep telling y'all, the most prideful people, the people y'all see waving all them damn country flags, them be the niggas who ain't from the country. They be the niggas born over here. Ain't going back, ain't thinking about going back, but they'll wave that flag. Oh, come FIFA World Cup. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of flags around here, Dallas. You know, they got the World Cup in Dallas. My Atlanta family know this too. When I was in Atlanta, you know, they got the World Cup in Atlanta. Oh, we didn't know it was so many goddamn careers. They wave them flags. They're so proud of their goddamn country until it's time to go back. Till it's time to go back, family. When it's time to go back, nigga, they're going to kill me. It is run by gangs. It is gang infested. Oh, they start shitting on their countries left and right. But then get in our face talking about, nigga, with 1804. Oh, we the reason you niggas got y'all freedom, nigga. It's Haiti versus everybody. Stop it. Stop it. You believe in taking care of your country and you sitting your ass over here safe and sound underneath FBAs while undermining FBAs, while talking shit. Make it make sense, family. Am I missing something? Let me know, family. And when I say, am I missing something, I mean, I'm serious when I say that, family, in the comment section. Let me know. I'm a humble guy. I'm big on learning and being educated. Am I missing something? The amount of shit they talk, the amount of lies they tell, the amount of delusion that they push out there. It's incredible. It's incredible, family. Let's let her finish, though.
Everybody has a purpose, though. 9 to 5 people, and there's people like you and I that stand, like there are influencers that stand for something. You know what I mean? A pile moun qui Black American don't stand for nothing. I know that.
I'm not even gonna waste my time breaking that down. I'm gonna just say one thing. I gotta say one thing. I'm sorry. I gotta say one thing, because in the name of the ancestors be coming up my spine when I hear these tethers. They be like, Chase, nigga, if you don't say something, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to the afterlife right now, nigga. Just you better say something. We don't stand for anything. If we didn't stand for anything, family, she wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be here. They wouldn't have the naturalized citizenship they have. They wouldn't have the so-called civil rights that they have. How could you? I don't get it. Even if you're a hater, how could you say something that could so easily be debunked? It can so easily be debunked. How could you say this when you literally fled your homeland and are benefiting off the land that foundational Black Americans built? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, family.
That sounds very bad. I'm speaking from experience now. I don't know about anything else, but
she's speaking from experience. Peep this. What's the experience? Listen to this.
I've had the most bullying done to me from Black Americans. Because it's almost like oh, here she go with the Creole again.
Oh, here she go with the Creole again. When they get deep into them anti-FBA thoughts, here they go with the Creole again.
C'est comme si you tellement get oppression from white people that they feel like they almost gotta oppress people that are not from here, as far as the island people or people from Africa, to make them feel like they belong, like they have somebody got to answer to them too. Paske gen de frekant yo fè avèk moun ki Spanish or Islanders, ki yo pa jam fè la moun blan.
Right.
Oh, Lord. Oh, tether babble. Tether babble, tether babble. Tether babble. Okay? Tether babble. The oppression, family, if you didn't peep it, the oppression they had to deal with was them getting roasted. I told you it's the same thing. Them getting roasted has burnt a hole in their ass. Family, FBA family, let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all get roasted in school? I know I did. I got cracked on in school all the time, and I did my fair share of cracking. Okay, I did my fair share of cracking. We used to call it joning in Atlanta, you know, and that's how we know that's part of traditional foundational Black American culture, you know. Joning, my cousins in Mississippi would call it roasting. Grandma and them used to call it playing the dozens. What y'all know about the dozens? That's what grandma and them, my grandma used to tell me about this shit. Playing the dozens, boy. This is a part of traditional foundational Black American culture. I can't stand when these tethers sit up here and act like, oh my God, they just bullied me, they roasted me. And you know they're going to say the same thing. I got called an African booty scratcher. That's the only one they ever bring up. Oh, I got called an African booty scratcher. I got roasted. Nigga, jump in the long line. Everybody got roasted. And let's be clear, the people who roast you the most is the people closest to you. You know this if you're a foundational Black American. My homeboys roasted me the most because they really knew my mama. They really knew my dad. They really knew my sister. So nothing was off limits, I should say. And I really knew they mama. I really knew they daddy. I really saw your daddy wobble to the end of the driveway and push that trash out. Oh, your daddy wobbling, ain't he? Big ass. His fat ass. We really own you. We roasting. That's part of foundational Black American culture, family. And that culture is rooted in our resiliency and our resistance in this country. See, the dozens, which all of this comes from, the dozens came from developing and strengthening your mental fortitude. Let me talk to the tethers so they can get some clarity. See, over here, we didn't flee. See, when things got hard, when people said shit about you, when people started whooping your ass, you fled come hell for high water. You went anywhere. France, Sweden, China, y'all went anywhere. We stood on business. We learned how to adapt. We said, okay, check this out. The white man is always talking shit about you. He's always saying X, Y, and Z. You have to be mentally tough. You can't afford to be tricked out of your position. So what we're going to do as kids, starting from a young age, is we have these childhood games. Your mama's so fat, your daddy's so ugly, X, Y, and Z. So you can develop that mental fortitude. So you can stay strong, so you don't let nobody get you off your pivot. So when we need you to integrate these schools, when we need you to sit down and do business deals, okay? When we need you to stand up to these white supremacists, you didn't let them fluster you with words, okay? That's why Dr. King and them were so strong. I know some people don't like Dr. King, but I respect his resiliency. I respect how he stood on his beliefs and how he stood on business. Them white folks will call him nigga, nigga, nigga. He didn't, man, nigga, whatever, nigga. Move out my way so I can finish this march. Okay? Oh, you niggas ain't never gonna get no civil rights. Oh, y'all ain't nothing but monkeys, possums, coons. All right, yeah, nigga, what's up with them civil rights, though? I ain't doing no voting for you unless I get them civil rights. Oh, shut up, you coon. What you gonna do? You gonna take it back to your big back mama? Whatever. What's up with them civil rights? Yeah, I need that. I need that. We were able to stay on our pivot because we heard worse in the neighborhood. That's why can't nobody out roast us now, family. Can't nobody out roast no foundational Black American. We were light on them. Understand this, African booty scratcher still tears a hole in their ass. That's a little kid joke. That's a little kid joke, family. Those little childhood roasts still burn a hole in their ass. They still bring it up. I don't even remember what my homies were saying about me back in the day. Now, I know they were roasting my teeth, boy. My teeth were so jacked up. My teeth were so jacked up, nigga. I had braces. Shout out to my parents for getting me braces. Boy, that's how I got so witty with the jokes. Niggas used to light into my ass coming into school. Boy, I hope none of y'all ever find none of my childhood pictures. Yeah, bro. They used to get on my teeth all the time. They say my teeth were gang banging. It used to be ruthless. It used to be ruthless. But I understood in roasting, family, just like our ancestors understood, is the moment you get emotional, when you start roasting and joking back and forth, you lost. You lost. The moment you start wanting to fight, you lost. The community can't trust you. Because these white folks coming over here saying something about you and you say something back, and now you done got somebody lynched. We 13% of the population. We can't afford to go to a face-to-face war with them just now. We got to play it calm, cool, and collective. We got to learn how to be witty. You got to learn how to get your get back in subtle ways. This is what our ancestors did, even on the plantation. One of the first viral dances in the world was called the cakewalk. Y'all look up the cakewalk. Shout out to brothers and sisters in Charleston, South Carolina. This was their way of mocking the plantation owner. Look up the cakewalk. It was one of the first viral dances in the 1800s around the world. That was foundational Black Americans making fun of the slave master, making fun of how they walked. And you know, white folks, these white supremacists weren't witty like that. They didn't know. They thought this was the first form of kind of like satire. Like we clowning you. You think we just being silly, but we really clowning you. Okay? Yeah, man. Look up the cakewalk. So we learn how to be witty. We learn how to say slick things. We learned how to be witty and say slick things. And most importantly, never get emotional where we lose our goal. Okay, where we get off our pivot. Where they could use this as an angle like, oh, look at how the Negroes responded. No, we didn't respond no way. That's why they hated Dr. King. A lot of them play this little game now acting like they love Dr. King. Remember, they hated Dr. King. I never want y'all to forget that. They hated Dr. Martin Luther King. They killed Dr. Martin Luther King's mother. A lot of y'all don't know that. They walked into church and killed her. I believe 6 months after Dr. King was assassinated, his brother A.D. King was found dead in the swimming pool. One of the biggest things they hated about Dr. King is they couldn't get in his head. No matter what they said, this nigga would not stop marching for civil rights. They couldn't fluster him. These folks hate when they can't fluster you, family. When they can't rattle you. Same thing with the tethers. Because they get their talking points from the white supremacists. They hate when they can't rattle you. They hate when we don't respond and get off our pivot when they say we don't have no culture. We just educate them with facts. No, we are the culture. Matter of fact, not only do we have a culture, we're the culture. We're the reason why you here. You niggas are a hate group. You're a hate group. We have the audacity to punch back. We have the audacity not to be flustered no matter what they say. And that's why I'm telling y'all, family, because we're cut from this cloth, we're going to get them reparations. We're going to get them reparations. Watch what I tell you. It might not even be in our lifetime. We're going to get it because they can't get us to stop talking about it. See, we were ingrained in that. That's where that roast and that mental toughness comes from. Not going to get emotional. Oh, you niggas are just welfare queens. Y'all just want to be on welfare. You need to do better like black immigrants. Black immigrants come out here and outwork you. Nigga, whatever. What's up with them reparations? Oh, you just want a check. You just want a handout. Whatever. What's up with them reparations? Oh, you sound like MAGA. Oh, you a MAGA supporter. Look at you, Chase. You're a white supremacist MAGA supporter. You're xenophobic. You just hating on these other groups. Whatever, nigga. What's up with them reparations? Come on now. We built different, family. We built different. I really want y'all to understand that. I really want y'all to understand how different we're built, family. But let's let her finish because the brother's going to give pushback and watch how quickly it gets shut down. And shout out to him. He's a Haitian dude. Haitian rider. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Haitian riders. Some of y'all catching some strays too, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
That's what I mean by it. But if they stood for something.
Haïtien fait caca ça tout though.
Come on.
Oh.
Okay, and the brother said in Creole, and I wish he had said this in English. He said, but the Haitians do the same thing. Speaking about roasting. Okay, let's play that back. Okay. And by the way, she said we would never do that to white people, and that's another thing. Sorry to get off topic, but we gotta slow cook this stuff. She said we would never do that to white people. Family, we roast white folks all the time. We've gone to war with these white supremacists from the time we touched down in this land. We don't go to war with no damn Haitians. There has never been a concerted effort amongst foundational Black Americans to attack and unalive Haitians or any other Black group. You got roasted. A couple of you down in Miami got jumped because they love to bring that up. They had a Haitian day. Okay, so what? Niggas got jumped. Foundational Black Americans got jumped all the damn time. That's part of high school. You're always gonna have a bully in school. Stand your ass up and stand your ground, nigga. You always gonna have some shit like that. But nobody, adults, have gone out their way to attack no damn Haitians. Nobody has went to war with you. Nobody has had riots like we had during the long hot summer of 1967. When we were sniping police officers from rooftops. Ain't nobody out here sniping no damn Haitians. Shut the hell up. Talking about we don't do that. Oh, y'all don't treat white folks like y'all treat us. Acting like we're targeting you. We're not cowards like you. Don't project that insecurity on us. We see what barbecue and them over there doing to y'all, which y'all literally don't do to the white folks. Okay? Don't project what your mentality is onto us, ma'am. We stand on business. And if we were truly a threat, if we truly gave y'all the smoke we give white folks, you wouldn't be over here. And you know that. You would have fled somewhere safe.
That's what I mean by it. But if they stood for something.
Haïtien fait caca ça tout though.
Come on.
Okay, he said, but Haitians do the same thing. Okay, Haitians roast other Haitians too. Okay, Haitians talk shit about you too.
Oh, lo ale na Haiti boy again if I'm in Haïtien.
He said, when you go to IAT, Haitians aren't scared to be nasty to you. He's speaking truth to power. He said, them Haitians, they'll get real nasty with you when you go to Haiti.
But
that's like a slave mentality.
Oh, now she pivots. Now, well, we all been colonized. That's some of that Godfrey shit. When you call them out on their disrespect, well, we all been colonized, brother. Now all of a sudden we have to own this as a group. Now, she was first trying to put the onus on foundational Black Americans. Notice that they're real specific about when it's time to demonize people. But when it's time to hold some accountability on their end, well, all of us been colonized. All of us was enslaved. Look at the face. Look at the face. See, she thought she had a Haitian tether on her hands, but shout out to that brother. That brother was a rider. He said, hey, come on now. Let's stop with the bullshit. Haitians do the same thing to your ass. Okay? They do the same thing to you. Well, we all notice the pivot.
It's sad. Sad.
Yeah. But if she's Black, I mean,
it's just character-wise too.
America would not exist without Black Americans, man. Like,
again, I'm not saying
if America's the body, then Black Americans are the blood. And
no,
without that,
it wasn't to take anything away from Black American, but
oh, notice now it's the pivot here. Here comes the playing victim. This is a part of their strategy, family. Here comes the playing victim. I wasn't trying to take away from Black nigga. You said we didn't have good character. We don't know where we're from. We not cultured. What the hell were you trying to do? You were trying to be very disrespectful to foundational Black Americans, and you thought you had another Haitian tether that you can get that type of stuff off with. But fortunately, you had a Haitian rider over there to put belt to ass. And he did it in a very respectful way. Notice they can't never come back with stuff. Now she starts pivoting.
But it's almost like a class and everybody's fighting their own battle.
Okay.
And what I'm saying, it's almost we fighting against them to feel like we belong here at some point
Right.
sometimes. That's all.
okay. But yeah, man, I mean,
Especially Haitians. It's almost now it's cool to be Haitian.
Oh Lord, delusions of grandeur, ma'am. You feel like that? That's on you. Okay, yeah. Listen, we can't control your self-esteem. You dig? And I don't know where they get all of a sudden it's cool to be Haitian. I don't know where that is coming from. I don't know who gave them the cool pass to sit at the cool table. I don't know. But shout out to them. Everybody gotta have a dream.
But it's not, we had to prove to them why we belong here next to them. I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that. Same thing is.
And again, you didn't have to prove to us nothing. That's the end of the video. You didn't have to prove to us nothing. You dig? That's your own mindset. Y'all come over here talking about I gotta do better than the Black American. That's y'all dream. That ain't our dream. We don't even be thinking about y'all niggas. We don't be thinking about y'all. Half of us don't even know where your damn homeland is. You dig? Y'all come over this mentality, I gotta outdo the Black American. I told you they live to outdo us. They live to get one over on us. It's a big thing with Black immigrants, the tether class, I should say. You dig? Getting one over on us. How can I outdo the Black American? These niggas come over here, get a driver's license, start Ubering, and then the first thing they do is go straight to the projects to project what they think is foundational Black Americans. Okay, to demonize us. Nigga, look, nigga, I am outside of the Hateville projects, and all these Black Americans, they've been here for 20, 30 years, and I just came over here 2 months ago. I got a new car. They done gave your ass a 30% lease, your dumb ass. They done gave Uber, done gave your ass, they done got 30% interest on their goddamn car. These niggas over here, they taking out loans, they paying $50,000 for a 2009 Honda Accord. Uber letting you Uber for that. Oh, I got a new car and I work every day. Look at all this money. Oh, they can't wait to try to flex on us. That's all they do. They know we gotta prove it. We gotta prove it to them. You gotta prove shit to us. We ain't thinking about y'all. Get over here and get your money and shut the hell up. That's what we wish. Get your money and shut the hell up and stay out of our way. You did? But yeah, family. But you know, like I say, we've been on here an hour and a half, family, chopping up some good game. You did? But man, I want to tell y'all we are in a great position. We are in a great time to be alive, family. The delineation movement is stronger than ever. You dig? We out here standing on FBA business. A lot of people are exposing themselves, which is good for us. The Godfreys of the world, a lot of these folks in the so-called diaspora, whether African or Caribbean or Black Brit, whatever they want to call themselves, they're exposing how they really feel, and they're showing us that we can only depend on ourselves, which is good. Which is good, because when foundational Black Americans are backed into the corner, we fight. We don't flee. We fight. So that's a good thing. It's that time, brothers. It's that time to get in shape. It's that time to get your assets up. It's the time to get your self-defense up. Speaking to my Black men, it's that time. It's wartime. Don't run from it. It's wartime. We got to get serious. We got to get focused. And what's most important about this war is we all we got and we all we need. We ain't got no extra weight. We ain't got to carry everybody else. We carrying ourselves. Sisters, it's that time. It's that time for that divine feminine. Okay? It's the time for you to get mentally right. It's that time for you to spread some of that knowledge of self that you have to the babies, because, you know, the mothers, can't nobody teach like the mothers. Can't nobody teach, you know, and especially in the foundational Black American community. Mama's word is law. Grandma's word is law. We need you to guide the babies in the right direction. We need you to be strong. You dig? We need you sometimes, even I understand some of you guys don't like the brothers that you're with or had a baby with. We need you to be strong for the babies, though. Okay, let your child see his father. You dig? And brothers, we got to do right on our end as well. We got to be worthy of it. Okay, we got to be worthy of the man that's been put in their lives, not just a sperm donor. It's that time, family. I'm excited. I'm excited, family. I'm excited for what we're doing right now. Delineation is a must. And for the writer class that's listening, I've been thinking about writing a book. Let me play this on the family, because a lot of times what happens is we don't lay down the law of the land as foundational Black Americans. This is our land. We don't lay down the law of the land. We let the white Americans lay down the law of the lands. And what happens is when some of these immigrants come over here, they get told some BS about us. They get told stay away from us. They get told that they have to do this in order to assimilate into American society. And that's usually adapt a mindset of anti-foundational Black American sentiment. I've been thinking about writing a book, laying down the law of the land specifically for immigrants in this country, letting them know the sacrifices of foundational Black Americans for them to be here, laying down foundational Black American culture, the rules, the regulations, the laws, the cultural norms, like roasting. Okay? What do y'all think about that, family? Do y'all think I should write a book about that? I'm already working on another book. I'm working on When Black Americans Stop Singing and Stop Swinging. When Black Americans Stop Singing and Start Swinging, Volume 2. I'm working on that now. We're going to have that out before the end of the year. Okay? But I've been thinking about working on that one as well. Laying down the law of the land. That way, can't nobody be confused. Okay? So if you got some immigrant friends, X, Y, Z, you cool with, you need to give them that book. Hey, man, this is the cultural norm. This is how we go over here. This is how these white supremacists move and operate. Okay? This is the do's and don'ts. These are the stereotypes they push on us. Okay? This is some of the mental gymnastics they play. This whole we doing better. You're outperforming. Let's let them know. You dig? That's something I feel like we don't have a book like that. We don't have a book like that. But a lot of us are getting on cold, family. A lot of us are standing on business. Like I want to just show y'all this. This is the last video I'm going to show y'all. This shit was so funny. I seen this the other day, family. I seen this one the other day. Hold on, oh Lord, let's take her off the screen. That's not the video, family. I seen this the other day. And I know some of you don't watch sports. This is our brother, our foundational Black American brother, Kevin Garnett. He's not on the screen right now. This is another foundational Black American brother by the name of Paul Pierce. Kevin Garnett is from South Carolina, real stand-up brother, NBA Hall of Famer, NBA champion. And this is Paul Pierce, probably a future Hall of Famer, NBA champion as well. But there's this growing narrative around professional basketball that foreigners are outdoing us. Again, I told you, this is a thing they do in all sports, all walks of society. The foreigners are outdoing the foundational Black Americans. Okay, so our brother KG, Kevin Garnett, who's not on the screen right now, he gets pissed. And he just tells it like it is, family. This is on the damn podcast. I think this was on television. He snaps. Check this out, family.
It ain't even about you.
And so to add a little context, Paul Pierce says, hey, man, the foreigners are outdoing us in basketball. Okay, listen to this.
It ain't even about
international players are not better than us, nigga. Okay, you got Wemby, you got four niggas that's supposed to be the nicest niggas in the league.
All right, that's Kevin Garnett. That's our brother Kevin Garnett. Shout out to him.
I got that, right? The rest of them niggas are not that nice, Lord. Stop saying that shit. Them niggas are not better than us. You put one of them niggas on any court in any hood, they'll get boned over here, nigga.
Ooh. Boy, FBA brother let him have it, didn't he? He said, man, stop it. Boy, them boys will get cooked over here. Okay? Yeah, our brother Kevin Garnett grew up in Chicago. That's that Chicago energy coming out of him.
Put some respect on the States, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You tripping.
I'm just saying at the top. Why we should be
they're not better than us, nigga. You put them niggas couldn't even go outside and hoop, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Who our best American player today?
I'm talking like hoop. I ain't talking in the NBA, nigga. I'm talking hoop. Them niggas, I get it. Wemby, Jokic, Shea, and Luka. Them are exceptions. Bro. Them ain't. How many niggas come out of Sylvania, my nigga?
Facts, brother. And he's saying the same thing we say. I want y'all to see this happens in every field or area or section of activity in America, whether it's sports, whether it's entertainment. We see it with acting. The Black Brits are better than you. They do it in sports, the NBA. Oh, the foreigners are better than the Black Americans. Okay? They do it in economics, politics, school. They come over here and they're smarter than you. Kevin Garnett's cooking his ass. Boy, he cooked his ass. This is why they don't let our brother on TV like that. Look at Paul Pierce's face. Nigga, get right, nigga. Okay? And he pointed out what we always point out. He said, man, these are obsessions. That's what they do. They'll take the greatest player to ever come out of Slovakia and act like that's the rule. Like niggas is just coming out of Slovakia balling. They'll take the greatest Frenchman to ever come out of France and then act like that's the rule. Like, oh, all the people who come out of France do this. The Templars do the same damn thing over here, family. They'll take their one Nigerian billionaire and then wag him around like, oh, Nigerians are just, oh, they're just outdoing you. They'll take that one sister who was super smart, who's a Rhodes Scholar, who's from Jamaica, and then they'll act like, oh, they'll look at the Jamaicans. All Jamaicans just come here and do it. Nigga, that's one person. Like he said, how many niggas come out of Slovenia? Ain't no damn basketball players. That was the diamond in the rough. And that's why Paul Pierce is looking like that.
Man, it's one Frenchman that I'm talking about. No other motherfucking Frenchman. Bro, I can't even name another Frenchman. And it's like 30 of them niggas in the league. He shot.
All right, that's it, family. The video cut off right there. I guess they cut them brothers off. They said, oh, shit, goddamn. Yeah, shout out to our brother KG. Boy, I keep telling y'all, Foundation of Black Americans getting fed up with this shit now. Oh, Foundation of Black Americans getting fed up with it. Don't listen to these goofy Pan-Africanists. And not all Pan-Africanists are goofy, but you have some very goofy Pan-Africanists who try to act like, oh, we're not making an impact. Delineation is not a real man. Niggas standing on business now. In all sectors of society, whether it's sports, whether it's entertainment, whether it's education, whether it's politics. Yeah. Kevin Garnett. Yeah, y'all want to hear that? Do y'all want to hear it again uninterrupted without me interrupting? Yeah, he stood on business. He said, stop saying these folks are better. They're not. They're nowhere near better than us. You dig? Yeah, that's Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is FBA too. But he's been drinking some of that anti-FBA Kool-Aid when it comes to them outperforming us. Yeah, somebody said they hear it again. Let me play it again, uninterrupted. He was cooking his ass.
International players are not better than us, nigga. Okay, you got Wemby, you got four niggas that's supposed to be the nicest niggas in the league. I got that, right? The rest of them niggas are not that nice, Lord. Stop saying that shit. Them niggas are not better than us. You put one of them niggas on any court in any hood, they'll get boned over here, nigga. Put some respect on the States, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You tripping.
I'm just saying at the top. We should be
they're not better than us, nigga. You put them niggas couldn't even go outside and hoop, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Who our best American player today?
I'm talking like hoop. I ain't talking in the NBA, nigga. I'm talking hoop. Them niggas, I get it. Wemby, Jokic, Shea, and Luka. Them are exceptions. Them are exceptions, bro. Them ain't. How many niggas come out of Sylvania, my nigga?
Look at his face, family. He like, damn, that's a good point.
Man, it's one Frenchman that I'm talking about. No other motherfucking Frenchman. Bro, I can't even name another Frenchman. And it's like 30 of them niggas in the league. He shot.
All right, that's the end, family. Shout out to our brother KG. Yeah, KG out of South Cat. Shout out to the FBA family in South Carolina family. But he grew up in South Carolina, but I think he was raised when he got in his teenage years in Chicago. Let me tell you about them FBAs in Chicago. Whenever you hear them say Lord, oh, Chicago, they are not that nice, Lord. Oh, they dead serious. Okay, when Chicago niggas say Lord, that's like a New York nigga saying B. They're not that nice, Lord. You put them niggas in any hood, in any state, they'll get boom. Oh, that nigga was mad as hell about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Chicago niggas love using that Lord. Like I said, I got a lot of cousins up in Chicago. Yeah, he stood on FBA business. So I want to show you, man, we in a great spot, family. We in a great spot. We standing on business all around the board, and that's all you got to do, family. You ain't got to cross over and be super. I would love for you to be as conscious as possible, but you don't have to cross over and start being able to name ancient indigenous Black American tribes and X, Y, and Z. Just stand on business in the space you at. Know your history. Know some consciousness in whatever field you in. If you an engineer, know the black engineers, foundational black American engineers that came before you. And when people speak out of pocket, you bring them up. Okay? You bring them up. If you play basketball and football, talk about the foundational black Americans who paved the way for these to be billion-dollar leagues and billion-dollar industries. Because these same owners turn around and now want to push a narrative that somehow foreigners are better than us. And by the way, they always talking that foreigners are better than us in basketball, and we whoop their ass every year in the Olympics. I think the United States ain't lost a damn Olympic gold in like, what, 20 years? It's been like 20 years. We've been holding on to it, but all these foreigners are better than us. And we're going to be whooping that ass again when the Olympics come in 2028 in LA. You know we're gonna put down a mean demonstration. You dig? But that's all you got to do. Stand on your business. You dig? You ain't got to be super consciousness. You ain't got to start talking about the pyramids on the Mississippi River and all that. That's not your lane. That's fine. His lane is basketball. See, can't nobody tell KG that he's a Hall of Fame basketball player, NBA champion. When he says it, it means something. Okay? When he says it, can't nobody check him. That's what you got to do. Stand on your business, family. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me answer one question, then I'm going to get out of here because it's getting kind of late. I got a lot of business to handle. I'm in Dallas. Shout out to the FBA family in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like I said, I was in Little Rock, Arkansas all last week. A lot of good foundational Black American brothers and sisters out there. Like I said, I got big plans. I got big plans coming soon for the family. And I'm talking about plans in real life, not on the internet, but I'm talking about events and different things where we can actually come together. We can actually break bread. We can actually do business, and we can build something in the physical. You dig? So I've been running around. You know, it's a reason I've been out here in Dallas now. You dig? So I'm excited. I am excited. But let me answer a few more questions before I get out of here. Oh yeah, track and field. Dude, we dominate so many sports, family. We dominate so much it's not even funny. And a lot of times when we dominate certain things, they just throw the word or the label black around it. Or people be like, oh yeah, Africans, that African genetic. No. Foundational Black Americans are what's dominating. You dig? Just like in boxing. Do y'all realize if we were to name the 4 greatest boxers of all time, all of them would probably be foundational Black Americans? All of them. From Sugar Ray Robinson to Ray Leonard, to Muhammad Ali, to Floyd Mayweather, X, Y, and Z. We would dominate the list. That shows you the culture of resistance in which we come from. We pride having them hands, being able to defend yourself. It's by no coincidence that we dominate in whatever we do. Foundational Black Americans specifically. It's not just some Black genetics. No, it's a culture that we were raised in. Having to do 2, 3, 4 times better than somebody. Being denied of certain things. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah, track and field. It's another thing. So many things, family. Yes, indeed. But let me answer some questions. Let me go up because I see there was a lot of comments in the comment section. And how was the chat tonight, family? Was the chat clean? Did we have any trolls in the chat tonight? I modded about 3 people up. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my moderators. If you a mod, put a hand in the chat. Yeah. Ali Sugarfur. Yeah, man. We got so many. Joe Lewis, Jack Johnson. We dominate. And they hate to admit it. Oh, they hate when we dominate. I remember when, let me see if I can find that video real quick for the family. I remember when our brother Terrence Crawford, foundational Black American, he's an all-time great as well. When he beat Canelo, boy, a lot of the Mexicans, boy, they were so mad. They were so mad. Canelo is probably the greatest Mexican boxer of all time, and Crawford washed him. Oh, our good FBA brother Terrence Crawford washed him. Let me see if I can find them. It was a white reporter. He kind of admitted what they don't like to say in boxing. He kind of admitted what they don't like to say in boxing. He was like, yeah, man, you know, the Black American is kind of just like the dominant force in boxing. And niggas were mad about that. Boy, don't you say that. Don't you say that. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. Y'all got to hear this, boy. You know how 5 of people we have to do for the white folks to admit that we the best. We have to really be whooping ass. That's foundational Black Americans. When you make these suspected white supremacists and these white supremacists acknowledge their wrongdoing and acknowledge you as the best, you, nigga, that means you truly are the all-time best. Here we go. Let me play this real quick. Let me play this real quick, family. Let me play this. Now, this is Sean Zattel. This is the white guy over here on the left, and some people suspect him sometimes of having some white supremacists in him. Okay, some people suspect him of having some white supremacists in him. Listen to what he says after Crawford whooped up on Canelo, damn near knocked Canelo out. Listen to this.
And that archetype,
oh wait, let me go back.
Still remains is quite cultures. This was yet another reminder of the sport, and so on and so forth. All these different cultures. This was yet another reminder that when it comes to boxing, that little black kid from the ghetto.
You know, they had to throw a stereotype in there, but he's talking about the foundational Black American. I don't know why they always got to put from the ghetto in there, but nonetheless.
Is quite a formidable force till this day at this highest level. And that archetype still remains king, still has produced the greatest amount of fighters in the world. And I am proud to acknowledge that as a fellow American. May not be a Black American, but I'm American. These people are my countrymen. And the United States has the most world champions in the history of boxing. Mexico's at number 2. So you saw the top 2 historic cultures, at it in the ring, and they're going to do it again and again and again. This ain't, this is a great rivalry. I want to acknowledge that because I don't know, some people for some reason, I don't know, I get uncomfortable about it. They don't acknowledge it. We're quicker to acknowledge the Japanese honor and culture, the Mexican warrior, the stoicism and skill of the Eastern European. Tip of the hat to the Black American fighter, which has in fact produced the greatest fighters of all time. If you made a Mount Rushmore, they might all be Black American. If it's Ali, Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Louis, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Roy Jones. Salute. That's not
okay. There it is. He said, "Oh boy, we are phenomenal people, family. We are phenomenal people." Who do the white supremacists salute like that? A suspected white supremacist. Who do white society salute like that? They don't never give us credit. We didn't really whoop the ass. If for us to give them, for us to get credit, we didn't really whoop the ass, family. Okay. Oh yeah, he said, damn. He said, listen, Black Americans, they produce the greatest fighters of all time. And he's talking about the foundational Black American. Let's be clear. He's talking about foundational Black Americans. Everybody he named was FBA. You dig? The greatest fighters of all time. And family, we don't even recognize that enough. Do you realize if Ghana would have produced Ali, if they would have produced Sugar Ray Robinson, if they would have produced Ray Leonard, or half of the great foundational Black American boxers we produced, do you know we'll never hear the end of that shit? We would never hear the end of that shit. We have so much culture, we have so much achievement, family. That's kind of like on the back burner. We don't even really like bringing up what we did in sports. That's on the back burner. That's how great of a people we are. Our back burner stuff will be at the forefront of other people's culture. You're phenomenal people, foundational Black Americans. I want you to understand that you're phenomenal people. But it's your brother Chase, man. Listen, like this video. Like it right now. We got 422 people. Make sure you like the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go get my newest books. Okay, when Black Americans stop singing and started swinging, learn about that culture of resistance, that culture that our great fighters like Terrence Crawford came out of, Muhammad Ali came out of, okay, Jack Johnson came out of, Sugar Ray Robinson came out of. Learn about that culture of resistance. It's a reason why can't nobody deal with these from foundational Black Americans. Okay, the speed, the athleticism, the footwork, the power, the IQ in the ring. That's from your lineage. That ain't just happen chance. That's from a lineage of resistance. That's that maroon seminal energy that we got. You dig? So learn about that, and when Black Americans stop singing and start swinging, I'm going to put the link. I think the link is already in the bio. And go get Old Black Money, my newest book. Learn about our great entrepreneurs, okay? Learn about our great entrepreneurs, family. And make sure, most importantly, that tonight you look yourself in the mirror, you understand that you come from a phenomenal people and you have a phenomenal lineage. Keep doing what you're doing, family. Keep pushing, man. Keep paving the way for other foundational Black Americans that's coming behind you. Be the best person you can be. And every day, man, when you're walking through life, be a representation of what foundational Black Americans are. And that's all I try to do for the family. Every time somebody meet me, I try to be nice. I try to be courteous, but I always stand on business. Okay? Be intellectual. I overpay. I overtip on things. I oversupport because I want to be a representation of who our people are. Okay? The most phenomenal people who've ever walked this earth. It's your brother Chase. Till next time. Peace and Black power. I'm out.